Hello, my beautiful people. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Danet, back to you with a message. So, as we are coming out of this full moon energy in Aquarius, I wanted to give us this message. Spirit just dropped this on me this morning, and I wanted to share it with you. I feel like this is something that, this is something that's always talked about. You always hear people talking about, well, I'm living my best life, right? And so I wanted to give you two of the key qualities that you need in order to fully possess and know how to live in living your best life, right? And so there's two keys, okay? But ultimately, living your best life is to live a balanced life full of love and peace, right? Fully living a life of peace and balance. That's how you know when you are truly living your best life, okay? So key number one to living your best life is to live in your authentic truth. Living in your authentic truth, right? What does it mean to live in your authentic truth? It means to do the things that bring you joy. Do the things that make you feel loved and comforted. Do the things and surround yourself around people and experiences that continue to grow you, that continue to expand you, that continue to evolve you, that continue to make you feel fulfilled and whole and complete and like you are enough. Surround yourself with those type of people, experiences, environments, places, spaces. Continue to allow those things into your space. And when you come across an experience, a person, or an environment that do not align with those things, listen to your spirit as it tells you that it's not right for you. If you feel like that thing or that person is not right for you for whatever the reason is, it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with that person. It just means that that person is not in alignment with you, right? And so in order for us to live in our authentic truth, we have to be willing to be fully honest with ourselves about who we are, about where we're headed. Okay, so that's the first key. Living in our authentic truth, knowing who we are to the core of our being, and being able to be honest about who we are, right? Walk in that truth. So many of us will know who we are and where we want to go and how we want to present ourselves to this world, but we're afraid out of fear or shame or guilt or something. And so we'll know ourselves, but we'll be ashamed of presenting ourselves or revealing ourselves to the world in the way that the world truly needs us, right? And so one of the things you may have to do if you're someone who's not fully living in your authentic truth is release that fear, release that guilt and that shame or that pain that's connected to whatever may have been telling you don't deserve to live in your most authentic being. Okay, so that's key number one. Being in your authentic truth is key number one to living your best life. And then number two is being able to balance between the physical and the spiritual. Oftentimes we hear people talk about some people who are too much in the physical world and then people who are too much in the spiritual world. We have to find a balance, okay? Physically, we are here physically. It's to bring heaven literally on earth, right? And so we have to find a way to take the things in this spiritual dimension here and bring it down to the physical so that we can live our heaven here on earth, right? So we have to find a way to balance the physical, right, with the spiritual. God wants us to be able to have fun and enjoy ourselves, right? God wants us to be able to, be in the physical, but God does not want us to be so physical that we forget our spiritual past, our spiritual being, that we're not living in alignment with our truth. If you're someone who wakes up every day and you're saying you're living your best life, but you're lost or you're confused or you lack clarity about where you want to go, or, you just feel empty or like you're not complete for some reason, or you feel like you may be in alignment, but you just may be a couple of clicks off, that lets you know that there must be some type of balance that you have to find between your physical self, right, and being able to enjoy what this physical world is and brings, right, but also balancing that with the spiritual. Many of us live a lot of our lives without even knowing and fully understanding what our spiritual gifts and paths and purpose is in this world. And so for us to truly find and live our best life, you must find excuse me, in order for us to live our best life, we must find that true balance between the physical and the spiritual, right? God does not want us to live such a spiritual life that we forget our spiritual being. God does not want us to live such a spiritual life that we forget our physical being, right? And so it's an essence of finding that balance, okay, my beauties. But I wanted to come on here and drop that bomb on y'all because it came to me, and I feel like somebody needs to hear that. Somebody needs to hear that. Somebody needs to hear that. If this message resonated for you, share this video with someone who you believe may want or need to see it. If you have not already, be sure to subscribe to your girl's channel. More messages like this coming in the near future. If you have not heard it today, I love you. You are beautiful and you are amazing, okay? So it's time for us to truly start living our best lives, my beauties. Peace and love. Deuces.